Hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We have completed the last of Ogierd's requests in one heck of a challenging area, actually. Looking for his former, I guess, wife in a haunted mansion. That area was a lot tougher than I anticipated. It was quite restrictive as well, because it wasn't actually letting me heal, and the fights were actually somewhat tough. So it was a bit of a struggle, but we made it through in the end. And now we're ready to report to his messenger.
And be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Yep, we've got more of these ruffians around.
Over here.
Oh. Gaunter, you're not the guy.
Boy, wait till looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
Okay then. Perfectly kept nails in a medieval fantasy setting. Impressive. Well done.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
That's what I've heard.
You were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities.
Can you only stop
like
it? Can you move forward or back?
Of unsavory individuals with
Yikes.
appropriately ghastly
Ew.
things.
That's really awful. You control time, or is this just some sort of trick?
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
That is true.
Let us say time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
And who are you, really? I have a
Who
decent
are you,
feeling at
really?
this point.
Gaunter O'Dimm, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In
Well,
brief, I give folk what
the
they
implications
ask for.
so far
You
has
might
been
say,
deals with the
I
devil.
simply grant their
So I'm
wishes.
kind of leaning towards you being the devil, or at least a demon of some sort. You're also known as the Man of Glass, from my understanding, and you can be summoned through rituals, so... quite concerning. You do get them into trouble.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I.
You're like a
These are
super
purely
souped-up
formulated
evil
wishes.
genie.
I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten...
But who's to judge whether or not they're
You're
worthy
not
or not?
human, that's clear. So what are you?
Oh yes, please,
Demon?
Geralt, ask the questions I want to ask.
Do you really wish to know?
Yes?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All
They're
who
definitely
heard my
supernatural.
true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate.
Okay, demon then.
And I still need you.
Names have power. We've discussed this before. Something about true names. So why are you even here?
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Ogierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Ogierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
That is
But
true.
we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small
Of course
print,
it does.
Which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning.
It's not like I signed a contract.
This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain.
So
and
now we
I
have to
will
make sure that
deliver.
happens, I see.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking.
Oh! Oh, he's dead now.
What the devil?
Why is there a fly in my suit? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Okay, so it is a time thing. I'm just gonna say... Is no one gonna mention the dead guy on the floor with the spoon sticking out of his eye? I guess not, huh?
I'm
No one's
a
gonna
witcher.
comment on that?
Superhuman quickness, just one of my many qualities.
I'm Batman.
You tossed this fly in my suit?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's
Oh,
with
now
the
they're gonna
bullshit?
comment on the dead
Lilvani's
guy.
temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there!
What? What now?
Your friend, the medic.
Oh,
She were here.
was she?
Ask that you look in on her.
Okay, I'll do
Thanks.
that. We better catch up with Shawnee then.
Did you see? The bloke literally dropped dead.
Yeah, he did
Blind
literally
drunk,
drop
was
dead.
Maybe he fainted.
Fainted?
There's a
He
spoon in
soaked
his eye.
blood.
What happened to the lady?
The
I guess she
witch
ran?
hunters will see to you.
Well, very unfortunate. Not my fault. I had nothing to do with it. Where's the other lady? I guess hopefully she managed to just leave and didn't get assaulted by anyone along the way. Okay. Well,
You must sweat that.
we may as well check in on Shawnee before we do the final thing in this DLC, presumably. Talk to Shawnee at her home. Well, she's just right up the street. I'm very happy to do that. Literally just down the road. There better not be anyone threatening her. I feel like that's become the norm. Every time I come up to a friendly NPC, someone's attacking them. Hello? Shawnee? Trapdoor? Are you down here randomly? Is that a letter I should be reading? That's probably a letter I should be reading. A prescription. Patient, Syndrome Rushel. Brew crushed marigold and drink while hot thrice daily at mealtimes. Avoid all greasy foods and by no means drink alcohol in any form for the duration of the treatment. This includes beer, which is alcohol, obviously. Shawnee is the first name on that, as you would imagine. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to drop down and see if she's hanging out down here. You in the cellar? You are not, in fact, in the cellar. Wonderful. So you might be on an upper level. Because you're definitely not down here. Shawnee! Oh, there she
Shawnee.
is. What happened?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
Did something fall over, or did something... Or did something happen?
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
Oh, you're leaving
What?
again.
When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
This departure is so sudden. Why? I mean, we did have a conversation previously. And we all know that we're not exactly a long-term option, but...
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out.
I mean,
this
she
morning.
is still technically part of the Army
Soldiers
Corps,
came to
right?
my door,
Yeah.
Said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Don't go. But who am I to stop her? But she might get hurt out there. Well, people need her help. I'm gonna be selfish and say don't go, but realistically she's probably gonna go anyway.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for?
That's the
The
question.
wedding,
Yeah,
the time
good
we
question.
spent together, it was nice.
Yep.
But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we
long
know.
term.
We know.
You know that as well as I do.
You're right. I do know
Wow.
that. I've said that many
You
times.
Take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
Anywho, learn anything about Ogierd?
So, learn anything about Ogierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Ogierd von Everett met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Ogierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Noted. If I was to guess, I'm going to assume Ogierd was trying to investigate the ritual stuff, right? Because he was trying to break the pact with Gaunter, which I don't blame him for, in the flashbacks we saw. So this is probably related to that. He's still trying to break free from Gaunter. I suppose this is going to lead us to that direction one way or another.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Well, I do need to see this professor, then.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian
Oh, you're coming
guards
with,
all
okay.
over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
That is true. Axie is
Wound
always
these,
helpful.
And I'll have to patch them up.
True,
Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Extra work for Shawnee. I can't do that to her. Anything of note here? Not really. Alright. Shawnee notes updated. It's probably just going to say, oh yeah, she's going to leave. And then I don't need to spoil myself about Shakelock, so we will potentially go through these at some point in the
So
unspecified
how
future.
are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage
Yeah,
tactics.
they're in hiding,
They
more or
the same
less.
bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Of course.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
You're a
Because
medic.
he needs me. For now.
So
Yeah.
the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
I mean, I will worry. I have no choice but to worry. I think there's a summary of what happens to some of these characters in the books and stuff, and she, you know, makes it back and everything, but in the moment, I don't know that. Right? So, nonetheless, I do hope everything works out for her, and that Geralt and Shawnee can stay friends, despite everything. Although I presume Geralt would outlive her by several margins, huh? Same with Yennefer. Of course, the book burnings and all that fun stuff. Always a sign of a excellent regime and, you know, time in society. Alright, what's going on?
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Wow, we
Consider
should
yourself a
transport
lucky
her into
man.
Skyrim.
Because if I'd
Solve
not
lots of
decided
guards'
to
problems.
operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Alrighty then. We just need to find our way around. Don't mind me. I mean, I could literally just jump in the water and swim around. Doesn't seem that bad an idea. Let's do it. Does seem like there are some enemies around here waiting for me, though. What kind of enemies are we dealing with? Exactly. Hello? We're looking at drowners. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. No, leave me alone. It's been a long time since I've fought out these types of things, to be honest. And I'm dead. Good times. I have forgotten how to play. Let's just pretend that I was out of practice and I was caught off guard. Yeah, I choose to pretend. In that case, let's actually fight them the good old-fashioned normal way. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I seem to have forgotten how to counter. There you go. That's more like it. I don't know what was wrong with me there. It just wasn't coming out. Nice. Time it. Smack. Smack. Beautiful. Okay. And now, I could just charge up and smack you from behind. Ooh, beautiful. No stab. Ow. That'll do it. Alright. Redemption, I choose to believe. So, where exactly did Shani want to meet me? I'm seeing a quest target just right here. Oh. You're gonna throw down a rope for me to climb?
Geralt! Psst.
Yep, there you are.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well.
Okay. Is this a story I want to
Shakeslock's
hear?
house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me.
That's
If
true.
you
I
wish
would
to
do a
see
lot
me
for
again
you.
Before I go,
Oh,
I'll be at home.
okay.
Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
I will come and visit before we end everything. I don't know. By the end of this DLC, will she just be gone? Probably, right? Okay, we have a lot of enemies. Mage hunters, so it's not exactly the end of the world if I kill some of them, right? However, I feel like I should try to sneak through, or at least pay lip service to it. But this isn't exactly a stealth game, so you know what? Never mind. I wanted to do this peacefully, but the game decided not to let me do it. In which case, I will just take everyone out. It is what it is. Smack. Smack. Ooh, beautiful. Can I stab him while he's down? Nope.
Come closer.
Nope. Back off. Oh. I guess you could call me a warlock. I am sort of using magic. That makes sense. Smack. Do I still have my protection? I do. Wonderful. Interesting little backdashing out there. Ow. Unfortunately, didn't help you. And then there was one, who I will just spin around until he dies. Good night. Did you guys at least have loot worth having? Let's see here. Dimeridium shackles. I mean, they are worth money, but they're very heavy. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, realistically, now that I think about it, letting the mage hunters live isn't really a good thing either. Right, considering many mages are innocent, and if not outright my friends, right? So, them not being around is probably better than not, or than anything else. But, since we're actually within the Oxenfurt grounds, which is entirely closed off in the main game, I'm going to quickly see if there's actually any loot to be had. Yes. I'll take it. Nothing amazing, but still. Let's not fall off! Well, we redid the fight and have not fallen to our death this time round, so we'll continue our investigation into this area. I mean, it looks like they've given me... Oh, let me guess. The front door is locked. I'm going to have to break in. So, this is the right way to go regardless. I was going to say, oh, it does look like they've given us a little bit of room for exploration, but apparently not. Alright, in I go. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Okay, house is potentially falling apart. Now, why exactly did I have to take this route? I don't want any of that stuff. Am I just gonna drop down, or... Oh no, there's a stairwell. Hello? What's with all this? What happened?
Mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look at it and scream?
He's the Man of Glass. And this guy was researching how to deal with the Man of Glass. So he probably didn't want anything that had reflections available, if I was to guess. I understand context clues.
Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Okay. Yeah, because he was helping Ogierd look into the whole pact thing, right?
Alboco's lesser key. Tomes about demons.
Yep, demon.
Dusty as they come.
I don't think I'm wrong there. Okay, so I got a book. Can I actually read it? Gillian Alboco's Lesser Key. The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence, then, does evil arise? Does it appear on its own? Or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe that evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet, is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears the skin of flesh. This evil incarnated as man travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it is already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware, then, of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Okay, so Gaunter O'Dimm is just evil personified, is what you're telling me? So he's more than a demon. He's a concept. Interesting. Alrighty then. There seems to be one more investigation thing on the outside, maybe? Not quite sure. Well, let's go down to the ground floor.
Franco?
Oh.
Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Are you blind? You must be blind.
Who the blazes?
Yep.
How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand?
The way they were hiding his face. I actually was expecting empty eye sockets and like blood or something, but not on this occasion.
I'm sure of it.
No one sent me. What demon? I mean, we have a pretty good idea.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dimm.
Yep, okay.
Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah.
The house is about to fall apart. You a prisoner here?
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches,
yeah, he doesn't really have a choice. He's being strong-armed into it, but his information is probably getting others caught.
But that's beyond my control.
Huh? Yeah, because like the information you're giving them is going to be enough for them to kill other mages and catch other mages.
Because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Ogierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dimm is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land, we call him Gaunter O'Dimm. At times, Master Mirror.
I've heard that
or
before.
the Man of Glass.
Yep, definitely know that term.
In deciphering the ancient scrollings, I went blind.
Really?
Yeah, I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
So the magic circle on the floor, what's that about? Is that a way for you to protect yourself?
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me.
Yeah, okay.
Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself.
Oh, really?
Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me.
That's probably not a good
Drew
thing.
the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Or he's just tricking you.
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Now what else do you know about him?
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dimm is no man. He is evil.
That's what I've heard,
Which
yes.
assumes various forms.
Unfortunately, this
Forget
evil
about
has branded my
or die.
face and I'm
You're
bound to
alive.
him, so that's not
Alive.
great.
Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
You're not really living either way. You're confined to a circle on the floor inside your own house, which is about to collapse. And you're blind. You can't do anything.
Ogierd signed one of these pacts with him.
Brilliant
Obviously.
deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Ogierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Ogierd and O'Dimm. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid.
Makes perfect sense.
Ogierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dimm delights in difficult choices. He knew Ogierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Ogierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved
Okay.
wife.
Sorry, Vladimir. It looks like you loved your brother, but he sacked you for his own happiness.
So did Ogierd kill his own brother?
No, but he caused his death by wishing for it.
Deduce, Witcher.
Exactly.
O'Dimm acts directly or indirectly. Ogierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
You know all of this from Ogierd?
Ogierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
True.
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, and medicine can be much harder to find.
Mess with the bull and you get the horns. We know the story. Ogierd wanted to break his pact. Why?
Why was Ogierd out to get rid of O'Dimm? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dimm grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil?
Yeah, that's not going to be a thing.
No. Yet the annals
You
tell
can't
of
kill
a man
evil.
who dissolved his pact by defeating
Evil
O'Dimm
always
at his
exists.
own game.
Meaning?
O'Dimm wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Of course. The classic. So how can I get rid of this mark on my face then?
O'Dimm left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Interesting. Okay, well, tell me about the guy who succeeded.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
I'm gonna have to try and think up a way to
Very good.
outsmart the devil.
To feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasant.
How many years has it been? Oh, I gotta help you. And he's out of the circle, and he's dead. Well, that's the devil for you. I tried, man. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Key to his home. Is that relevant? Can't say. I got a book? A journal? My notes and observations, Professor Shakeslock. The circle O'Dimm created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is there. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands on my hair... something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I had never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dimm has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me a great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me for help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remained a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of ending it all haunt my mind ever so often, or ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the runes. Well, that wasn't even on you. That was a friggin' glass bottle, but okay. Well, I kind of set that into motion when I pushed my way in, but it is what it is. Was the door even locked? I mean, it was. Yeah, that's why I needed a key, but... That's that. Time for me to return to Ogierd. Thank you for your help, Shawnee. Actually, you know what? I should go and visit her again. Also, can I just leave through this door, or... Probably not. No, okay, I see. So my way out is the way through which I jumped and died when I first entered this zone. Alright, let's go back. So this is going to feel a little disjointed, but I remembered partway through the final quest line that I hadn't actually come back to talk to Shawnee. So I'll mention it during the recording, but yeah, I immediately left the cutscene and came back just to see if I can catch up with her before she leaves.
Yes, Geralt.
Oh, we can play Gwent! Well, let's catch up regardless.
Finally some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
After our paths diverged?
Yep, you can say that.
Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years.
True.
My time's much shorter. So
yeah, I did
try
talk
to use
about
every
this.
bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
I guess I can play you on Gwent and then follow up with the wedding.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious.
It's still random.
Gwent?
Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I
It's like that one guy in Spider-Man
What else
2.
is there to do
Every time he
one
walks
evening
into
when
his
one's
house
among
or into
soldiers?
his apartment.
Come on,
Rent?
let's lay them out.
Alright, let's play. I actually was told to turn up the difficulty. Oh, it's too late now. I will do that moving forward after this game. To turn up the difficulty of Gwent, because apparently it might be too easy. I don't know about that. I still feel threatened by Nilfgaardian decks, but it could just be PTSD from what I suffered at the tournament, so... Should I decoy? Ooh, I feel like... I mean, I'm gonna draw 4 cards or so, but this feels a bit risky. I'm entertained by the fact that it's repeatedly playing the Gaunter theme in the background. Very, very atmospheric, yes, considering what's happening at this point in the game. Okay. Let us begin. Interesting that you're playing the Scoia'tael deck. Well, how about this? Okay, more spies. Love that. And then you're gonna decoy... Oh, you're decoying that? Oh, yeah, I guess you can't decoy the spy. Okay. That's fine. Here's another spy. Give me more spies, please. Okay, you're decoying that spy too. Okay. How many decoys are you packing? What the heck? Ah, I've got double decoy myself. Very good. I'll play you for card advantage. Nope. Where are you going to play now? You're going to pass. Really? That's an interesting choice. I think in this case, I can throw you another spy. Ooh, and then I can play a single trebuchet and end. Because I can res the trebuchet later. Nice. And then I've got another spy for you. Beautiful. You're going to res a spy on my team. Got it. Understood. Not a problem. Your turn again, my good man. Oh, you're going to res another spy, aren't you? A little annoying, but I can deal with that. Here's a spy for you. Oh my goodness, I got all 3 of my, Uh-oh. I don't have a frost. But that's fine. Because I have a Scorch. This is why Scorch is so wonderful. So wonderful. I mean, it would have been nice to get rid of that guy too, but it was too risky that he could have played something a little stronger than 5. Okay, I'm going to start laying down the groundwork for my inevitable victory. Oh? Interesting, okay. It's unfortunate that I've been saying, oh yeah, his cards, his things. I know I'm playing Shani right now. I do realize that. Okay, you're going to res another spy. Fine. I mean, I'm going to have to live with that. I hope you don't have a Scorch of your own. Just saying. There's a chance she might... Yep, there she is. That's okay. I can live with that. I will now res. What do I want to res? I guess... It wouldn't be remiss to res the blue stripe. How many are you going to res? Holy crap. Ah! I guess that does make sense. It is in character. She is a medic. Okay, I see. I see the theming going on. I have to appreciate that. She's keeping in character. Alright, we're back on the field. Sure, Milva. That's buffing everyone in your team quite a bit. Here's Dandelion. Got another Scorch waiting for me? No, you don't. However, enjoy this fog. Good. Got interrupted there. Okay, so I'll just keep playing my legendaries and see what she's got. I mean, she's got 4 cards left. There's not much you can roll with. That's not going to do you any good. Yep, useless. Here's another tenor. You've got 3 cards, and I've got 6. There's nothing you can do at this stage. I'm going to start playing my back line. Ooh, Ogierd. Interesting. Sure, but that's it. There's nothing you can do. I can just horn and then it's all over. Francesca, what did she do? What did she just do? Move agile units to whichever valid row maximizes their strength. Interesting. Still not caught up though. So that just tells me that you're out of options. Yep. I don't even know who you threw away. It doesn't really matter. Come on. You may as well just concede. Oh, okay, fine, fine. There's a chance that you don't need to concede. Throwing another horn down is probably not strictly necessary. Scorch will actively undermine myself. That's fine, I'll just throw the horn down for that Dandelion. Yavin, sure. Haven't seen that guy in a long time. There's no way she's gonna get 40 points, right? I don't think so. Just end it. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic.
You're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
That's possibly true at this point.
That's all.
Likely. But here. I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Noted. Which card was it? Ogierd? It's weird. Some characters who have cards that you would imagine they wouldn't, like... The characters that have cards, you would imagine would not have them, right? Like, Ogierd, he's not really famous or anything, right? I'm not really sure. Like, how did he get himself printed into a card deck? Right? Who runs the Gwent company? Who prints these cards? What exactly is the history behind this card game? At any rate, lovely wedding.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot.
I mean, I played him like an okay person. He was still a bit of a bore and a prick, but...
Have you?
But I kept him in check.
I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
I mean, it makes sense, yes. You also have Yennefer waiting for you, Witcher.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
Yep.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
Sounds like a plan. And that's it with her.
See you later.
Well, that was fun. That's a letter here that I would like to read. A wedding... Oh, that's the wedding invitation. Okay, well, we don't really need to worry too much about that. Shani, surname illegible. Funny. Yeah, no last name given. Alright, so now... we are going to return. Looks like the Temple of Lilvani is actually out in a cave somewhere off to the eastern side of the main continent. There's no fast travel point directly there, but I just fast traveled to a close-by village. And we are already here. I'm sure I'll recognize it. I'm sure I've discovered this place before and explored it. But obviously at the time I didn't know the significance. So, what am I looking at out here? Up and over? Okay. Is there an illusion in the way or something? Or is this place just... was it blocked off when I previously explored? That's a decent possibility as well. Oops. Okay. I don't remember. If I did explore this place, it would have been long ago. Okay, well, there are some ruins up ahead. This was probably blocked off then. Yeah. Hello? Down in this general direction. Can't say I'm familiar. And... I see. Well, this definitely looks like a meeting point. Oh. Sometime later.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
There is indeed. Well, let's be honest.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so.
I mean, why would I bring you out here in the middle of nowhere?
But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
I do.
Fulfilled the third wish.
Met the ghost of your
How
wife.
do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
It might still have her blood on it, right?
Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
In a way, it is a token of her love for you. It was also a symbol of your parting, but she kept it all this time because it was that symbol. A token.
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though...
Well, your bargain is reached, right? You've reached your third wish. Kind of feel sad that the rose got thrown away. Oh, hello. Interesting approach.
So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
O'Dimm, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes.
Well, we've done the 3 wishes.
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Oh. I mean, all he has to do is step off of it then, right? Jump off.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you...
Freaking jump off of it!
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
I'm gonna help him out.
Wait.
I'm not gonna let him take his soul.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
I do remember that, yeah. This is about where I realized that I hadn't gone back to play
He must
Shawnee.
repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
This is about where I remembered that I hadn't gone back to see Shawnee yet.
But we can play for them.
So here we are.
Take mine and Ogierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
That seems like a terrible plan.
No. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Care to elaborate? What do you mean by that? Oh, I guess we're getting teleported. Are we in between realms or something right now? In a pocket dimension? Probably.
What's happening?
You wish to play.
That means he has full control.
Let us play.
Yeah, okay. Am I just gonna fight things?
You a riddle.
Uh-oh.
Solve it, and both you and Ogierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain.
I can already guess what it is. Reflection.
Me. Elders take fright.
Reflection. I'm not dumb. Man of mirrors, man of glass. The demon dogs gave me clues. Okay.
I sleep. Smile, and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me. What am I?
I mean, I already know the answer. Let's do it.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend.
But how do you
must find me before
expect me to solve the riddle?
Ready? Let's begin.
I don't just give you an answer? I have to find you? What the heck? The clue that the little demon dog told me was... What the heck? What, beware the glass that does not break or something?
You like it?
Oh, I'm gonna have to fight things, aren't I?
Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Noted. What is that? Oh, yeah, I figured I'd have to fight things. No way they're gonna give me a...
Oh, part of the deal.
They died instantly.
My world, my rules.
What is this? A well?
Cry and I weep.
No. That's not the answer.
Something that repeats all I
No.
do.
Obviously...
Maybe an echo?
No. That is not my final answer. No!
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
I'm not stupid, Geralt.
Children delight in me. Elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep.
Okay, well, I have to assume that they're going to treat me like I'm a complete moron and not give me the correct answer until the very end.
My world, my rules.
Well, we know that's not the right answer, so we can bypass that and keep moving. I don't really know what's the correct path, though. I have to assume I'm heading up to that, the mansion up there. That's where I'm most likely to find...
Help me!
You're not real. We know you're not real. You're just here to distract me, aren't you? Well, I'm here anyway.
Geralt!
Shani, hang on.
That's not Shani. Yep, obvious fake. I mean... I'm not bothered by that at all. I knew it was a fake.
I can't believe you fell for that.
That's just gonna waste my time, isn't it? Oh, yes it is. Alright, well, I'm obviously heading towards the house, right? I presume. I just need to find a mirror at some point. What is this? Is this gonna be Echo again? I hope not. Where is this leading to?
Really, Geralt? Unable to resist a few shiny coins?
I don't think I should.
I truly expected more of you.
Oh, was there something red?
Especially
No.
since time is short.
Time is short. I'm not going to take any of this money. I'm going to prove you wrong. Screw you. I didn't know that was coins. Well, again, obvious place to be is going to be up there. Why the swing? Why is that relevant? Hello? That's not going to be the answer. That's not going to be the answer. No. I'm just going to go.
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly.
Am I?
Remember,
Ow.
you can always give up.
Not gonna happen.
As
Okay,
I
nice.
see it, you will never find me. Never.
Okay, so I'm assuming that these things die after like 1 or 2 hits from the Yrden, which is fine. It's not a gravestone. The obvious answer is go into the house, like I said. Right? Now, where do I find a mirror? There it is.
So this is where you're hiding.
Whoa!
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
I kind of did. Okay. I kind of feel bad that I skipped some of the dialogue, potentially. But we are on a limit.
Care to wager on it?
That's not gonna work either.
Point for me.
That's not gonna work either. None of them are gonna work.
Care to wager on it?
Oh, I
Gotta be
see.
some mirror here you won't shatter.
Seek and ye shall find. Perhaps.
Okay, we're gonna smash our way through.
Shatter a sheet of water.
Oh, nice. Okay. I think I even clued on to this when the dog gave me a clue previously. There you go. But you can still cause ripples in it and still ruin the reflection. Oh. Oh, I beat you, so you're giving me respect?
Be gone. You've lost.
Fascinating. Okay. I kind of feel like I clued onto the stuff way too early, though. So I'm not surprised by, like, any of this. So how you feeling, Ogierd?
So, any better?
Yeah,
That's my question
thanks.
to you.
Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone.
Oh
Guess
yeah, I
that's
didn't
a
even
good
realize. Mirror dragged me into a game. Wait, why don't you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well,
Yep,
you know how it ended.
that I do.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All
Did you
there.
lose those?
At first, I savoured
Okay,
the
so I
world
guess
like
you
never
didn't.
before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored, and then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all.
You know, Iris implied that you wish for immortality
What a
for
joy to
her
be
as
done
well.
with it.
Clearly it didn't work.
Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
Well, Mirror dragged me into a game. It was a very obvious
O'Dimm
answer,
decided
but it was
to
a
have
bit of a
some fun
trickery at
my
the end.
Expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe. And
I feel like
free.
you have a lot to atone for yourself, though. You've done a lot of bad
I
things.
thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now.
Turn a new
Mirror
leaf.
took
Cry.
everything I loved. All I held dear.
Is that supposed to
Not
represent
true.
Iris?
Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat.
Yeah, I don't know how you recover from all that.
ruin.
Now you're gonna feel bad about everything you did, how you ruined Iris's life, and killed her dad. I don't envy you.
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea. I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
I hope you realize that's just gonna go into my chest and I'm never gonna
Can't
use it, right?
accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
Aren't you gonna
All the
need it
more
on the
reason
road?
why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, at least you're mortal again.
You needn't be.
That's what you wanted, right? But then again, how did you get all the scars?
you
Did you
again,
have the
Geralt.
scars before you were immortal?
And good luck on the path.
Good
Huh.
luck to you too.
I suppose that concludes, Hearts of Stone. All in all, a pretty fun adventure. Shorter than I was kind of expecting, truth be told. But I think I may have been poisoned by what I know of Blood and Wine being extremely long. I didn't realize it was basically going to be just one quest line. That said, I have to admit, it only feels that way because I already cleared out all of the side content during my early adventures. So, all of the added areas to the main map and stuff, I had already cleared. So, to be fair, it wasn't just this main quest. There were other things to do. It's just, I already did them all. Very strange to me that none of the music seems to be playing during this credit sequence. Not sure if that's normal or not. But I had fun with the story. They introduced some very interesting characters. Managed to defeat a demon. Feel very bad for Iris. Hoping Ogierd cleans up after himself and, turns a new leaf. I don't know if he's rich or not. I'm hoping that he kind of fixes his whole thing about his brigands and all that fun stuff because they are all butts. And I'm hoping he turns their lives around. We will hope for the best. None of these images seem to be particularly related to the DLC, at all. I feel like these might even be the credits for, the main game. In which case I might be in danger of being spoiled on things. So, since there's no music playing, and these credits will probably play at the end of the main game, I think we're going to call it right here. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today, and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Hearts of Stone, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and we will see you next time as we continue the main story. Have a great day. We'll catch you then. Bye-bye now.